So that's it, the end of support of Windows 10. Well, unless you get extended support, I guess. But as the sun sets on Windows 10, we don't want the sun setting on your business. Let's make sure that we've got rid of Windows 10 as quickly as possible. If you haven't done it yet, well, you're out of time, but you don't want to get out of luck. So 2 things you need to do. First of all, look into getting extended support. Unfortunately, it's only free if you're an individual in the EU. As a business, you need to pay. And look at getting EDR if you don't have it already. What that does, it's like advanced antivirus. So if you do get a ransomware infection, the device can be isolated, hopefully before it does too much damage, because a lot of business leaders, they just don't understand the risk to the business. It can literally cost millions of pounds. It could cost a third of your annual revenue to recover from a ransomware attack. So big hitting numbers, maybe you'll spend £2,000 to £8,000 per employee to recover, which is probably 10 times what a new computer would cost. Cost of paying for ransomware, the average ransomware payment now is £500,000. And it could take 14 days plus to recover with no IT. And bear in mind, with WannaCry, they had 6 months where they didn't do anything. When new vulnerabilities come out, maybe a window of maybe a day or two before they start getting exploited, because AI makes it so much easier. So much easier. And that's why the risk has changed. It didn't matter when you had Windows XP, Windows 7, who cares? But now it really, really does matter. And that's why things have changed. You can't just sit there and do nothing, because you will lose the business. So if you don't want the sunset on your business, as well as on Windows 10, do something about it. Click on the link below. I'll happily offer you some tips, advice. If you're in the IT department, or if you're an owner or manager, do reach out to me. I'll happily give you some tips for getting rid of Windows 10 for whatever the reasons you haven't done it yet, whether it's budgetary or organizational, or you don't realize that it needs to be done, because a lot of people don't, and they think, oh, it's fine, we'll just keep things ticking over. But if you don't do something, you could lose the business. Seriously, I've worked on some of these projects. I've seen ones where they spent millions, and a small business just can't afford to spend that kind of money on something that's entirely, well, almost certainly preventable. Look at Marks and Spencer's. They spent 6 months, £300 million in lost revenue. Co-op basically lost their year's profits. It's not good, is it? Not good. And small businesses, they don't hit the news. You just go out of business. So unless you've got very deep pockets and you like wasting money, I strongly suggest you get it sorted. If I can be of any help at all, do reach out to me. Have a great day. Cheers. Bye-bye.